Well, we have Shivankar Sen, MD and CEO of Senco Gold. Mr. Sen, well, good afternoon and thank you for taking the time out.
Yes, good afternoon.
Mr. Sen, we've actually spoken a lot about your company just right now, and it does seem like on a fundamental basis, you guys are on a very strong footing. I reckon that my first question will have to do with the fact that we're expecting about an 18 to 20% growth here on. Where do you think that this growth will come from, and what are the areas that you think that could contribute to this growth?
So what we are seeing right now, if you're analyzing the growth that we have done till now, if you ask me, the YTD growth as we speak today is around 16 to 17%, and out of that, about 12% of the growth comes from the same store sales growth, and about 4 to 5% of the growth comes from the new stores that we have opened over the last 1.5 years. So you look at the festive season. October was a great month. We had 1,000 crore sale on a single month. If you look at Q2, we have seen that in Q2 also, because of the duty cut that happened, we had an amazing Q2, the best ever Q2, with almost a 29% growth in the smaller tier 2, 3 towns and cities. And these are the, where you see the opportunities of growth lying. And, the unorganized to organized story is something that everyone has been talking about for the last 5 years, 7 years. But actually that growth is coming from the smaller towns. And as we expand also, we are very much aware that, we come from the eastern part of the country, and our focus for growth will be Eastern India and Northern India. East is where we already are strong. The brand is very much known. Leveraging the brand, the goodwill, the marketing expenditure it's just a very natural thought process. And North is the market which I think is open for everyone to come and explore. The possibility of diamond jewelry sales are higher in the northern part of the country, because culturally they are much more, I would say, inclined to buy more diamond jewelry. So it helps with the margins also, with the stud ratio going up. So I think that geographically it is east and north. In terms of store-wise, it is the same store sales great, which same store sales growth of 12 to 13%, and the new stores 5-6%. And diamond jewelry, if you really look at it category wise, it is gold jewelry which is driving the growth more this particular year, because customers are looking to buy more of gold with the gold prices going up. The growth in diamond jewelry has been comparatively lower. So, people are saying, okay, we'll wait for some more time. There was a lot of confusion with the lab-grown diamonds, the prices of diamonds not going up as much as gold. So I think it's going to be more of a gold-driven growth, but I'm sure next year diamond jewelry sales will pick up, prices will go up, because now the US, with the new president and the US economy looking up, the worldwide demand of diamonds will go up and the prices will go up. So this is how we would like to look at the overall picture.
Right. So, well, Mr. Sen, my next question is to do with your average sales price, which has moved up considerably over the first half of this financial year. The number I have is about 49,000 rupees, as against nearly 42,000 rupees at the end of FY24. Similarly, your average ticket value stands at around 74,300 at the end of the first half of this financial year, against 63,700 for FY24 by the end of that. So we are looking at significantly improved metrics here. But you're also saying that to a certain extent you are looking to convert the unorganized market, and that's what all the organized players are looking at. Do you think that there could be a little bit of moderation in the growth in both these parameters that we are talking about at the moment?
No, not at all. Because see, while we call the unorganized market unorganized, let me tell you that with GST coming in and all the various hallmarking becoming mandatory, I wouldn't say that a large part of the market is unorganized. Everyone is getting more and more organized. Even the smaller jewelers are following the rules, and the compliance is much more. So it's not really unorganized to organized. Yes, how you call the organized is that where we are running through more stronger software systems, more professional team members. I think that's the way to look at it, where our team strength, our capital, the strength of raising money from the banks are getting much more stronger. But the smaller jewelers are also, trying to improve their, processes and systems. But this value, it is wrong to think that unorganized is catering to a very smaller segment of customers who does not have the disposable income. No, it's not the way to look at it. The gold prices have been going up. So people are, our gold exchange, which 4 or 5 years back was 22% of the sales, have gone up to almost 31% of the sales.
Yeah.
So even consumers are coming with their old gold, and it is need not be that it is old gold of Senco. It could be other jewelers old gold also coming to us.
Sure.
So that is one part of the change that is happening. That why the jewelry sector against the other retail sectors have been doing well is because people need not have only the money to buy. They are the Indian consumers are sitting on huge quantities of gold, old
Right.
gold as we call it, 24,000 tons and whatever the numbers are.
Yeah.
So that is a great potential for future growth for all the companies. That is
Okay.
number one.
Right.
Number two is that prices have gone up. People are having the faith and belief in gold as a commodity, so they are buying it. Number three is that jewelry segment is driven by wedding jewelry sales. So if you ask me, I would say that in the last 7-8 months, wedding jewelry sales have been a major driver for the growth for everyone, which means higher ticket size items. So footfalls could have gone down because prices of gold has gone up, but the ticket sizes have gone up because people are buying wedding jewelry. So that's the reason why we have seen these numbers.
Right. And Mr. Sen, a final question. Actually, there's two parts to it. Firstly, your plans in the international market. And secondly, I know it's early days for lab-grown diamonds in India, but we're looking at I would say a fairly healthy, festive period and wedding season right now. What kind of traction are you witnessing here?
So the international market will have a very calibrated approach. We've opened our first store and office in Dubai, and that is with the thought and the vision that it will act as a platform to expand into your US and Europe and other parts of the world through our franchisees, partnerships, looking for collaborations. But that will happen over a period of 3 to 4 years. I'm not seeing that something drastic happening in the coming 1 year or so. We'll also keep learning, looking, but we can also see that our fellow jewelers, a lot of brands are opening and expanding rapidly in the international market. So we'll observe what they are doing, and we'll also accordingly follow over the coming 2 to 3 years. That is with international market. And as far as lab-grown diamond jewelry is concerned, we've opened 4-5 stores of lab-grown diamond jewelry. We intend to open 3 to 4 stores more. And we are looking and closely observing what the consumers are kind of wanting. The ticket sizes there is 30, 40, 50,000 rupees. So it's very much like the ticket size that we deal with. And, we are having a separate identity. We've created a separate subsidiary company, which is focusing on lab-grown diamond and other accessories like leather and perfume. So we are creating a lifestyle kind of a branding, and that's how we want to take it forward as a design house. So that's the plan with lab-grown diamonds.
All right. Well, Mr. Sen, we leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining us and giving us so much more clarity with respect to the kind of strategy that you guys are going to implement going forward and the kind of expectations that we can, in fact, have from the company looking in.